All right, the stage is set for what should be a really good game one as this series gets underway. Introductions wrapping up down on the field, and first pitch just minutes away. Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Game one of the American League Division Series. It's the Detroit Tigers taking on the Cleveland Guardians. Just a little bit away from first pitch. And today on the hill, Tristan McKenzie.
Very solid starters, able to repeat his mechanics on a consistent basis, which allows him to move through a lineup and get deep into a ball game.
Parker Meadows stands in now and watches strike one. Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. And a pitch. In the air, out towards left center, and that'll fall for a base hit.
I'd say a mistake pitch in an 0-2 count. Too good of a pitch to hit right there. You have to expand the zone. Keep that leadoff man off first base.
Now here is Jake Rogers. First offering misses the mark. Just missed. Chris with that distraction and the speedy guy at first. He's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
Right-hander kick steals. Grounder off the pitcher. Tosses to first. One out in the top of the first. And now the Tigers line up for manager A.J. Hinch. The sluggers in this lineup might not be too happy about the fact that the wind is blowing in today, Chris.
Yeah, and you hear pitchers talk about how good it feels when the wind is at their back. And for hitters, you almost feel like beyond just the pitcher coming at you, you've got this other force coming against you. So important to try to get on top of the ball in terms of hitting line drives, maybe really hard ground balls with a good exit velocity that'll get you a base hit, because it's very frustrating. You just hit one on the screws, think it's going to go out of the ballpark, and a guy is camped underneath it in front of the warning track.
The count 2-1. And that one sliced foul.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
And the right-hander deals. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. 2-2 now. Bounce to the left side. And Cabrera is retired. Spencer Torkelson, the next to hit.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect labeled over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level. Well, everyone wants to get off to a great start in the series, so if you can get on the board first, take a lead, you put some of that subtle pressure on the other team.
There's a strike.
Now, just a cement mixer slider right there. It's a great pitch to hit if you can recognize it early and jump on it.
Hit hard, should be extra bases. And they strike first as they take a 1-0 lead. Oh, he throws it away.
Pretty much just a textbook double into the gap, and when you can drop one in there between the outfielders, you know you're making the turn at first. Just an excellent swing.
So 2 down, Kerry Carpenter up now for the Tigers. That one's in there, 0-1. That's a little bit low.
I think it's huge that they were able to score right away. You're playing on the road, stakes are high, energy in the ballpark, and you help to quiet that down a little bit.
And that one lifted in the air center field. Laureano makes the catch, inning over. Tigers grab one on this RBI double. It's now a 1-0 ball game. You're watching the American League Division Series on the show. Back now at Progressive Field. And on the hill, Tarek Skubal. What do we have on him?
Really labored his last time out. 4+ innings, wasn't able to qualify for the win, but fortunately got a no decision and didn't take a loss. We'll see if he can get in the W column today.
Stephen Kwan in the box now. No balls and a strike. Next offering is in for a strike. The pitch. Stays alive. And a pitch. On the ground to third. Slings to first. One gone, bottom half of the first. Here's the Guardians lineup now. They're already down a run, so I'm sure they'd like to punch back and even things up early.
Yeah, it's never a good feeling, especially at your home ballpark, to go down in the first inning. So the best way is just to come out aggressive, try to tie the ball game up, but not just tie it up, take the lead. I tell you what, momentum can really swing, and you can put your pitcher back in a position where he feels his most confident.
The next pitch misses, and it's 2-1. Kicks and deals. Goes down looking.
Well, this is no secret. That slider is going to be his go-to pitch. Everyone in the ballpark knows it. It's a massive part of his arsenal, and he'll throw it a lot and in pretty much any count, any situation, and he's going to look to punch guys out as well. I tell you what, the effectiveness of that slider is always a big key for him.
Popped up to the left, into foul ground. Pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down. Back here in Cleveland. Second inning set to go. Now here is Matt Vierling. McKenzie back to work. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. There's a strike. James Kingsley, our plate umpire, consistent and maybe a little generous on the edges.
Yeah, but he'll give a little bit on the edges, like you said, but from what I've seen, he usually does that when a guy is just commanding those parts of the strike zone, and essentially the guy's earned it, the umpire rolls with him.
Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. First pitch, and he just misses. And that one is in for a strike. One down, base is empty. That one missed. Popped in the air, left field. And there are 2 outs. Now it's Javier Baez.
The shortstop, Javier Baez.
That's in there. That's strike 1. And that one is lifted in the air. Brennan settles underneath it. Drops into the glove. And that'll do it. Tigers ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Cole Calhoun.
The designated hitter, Cole.
The wind to kick and pitch. Strike 1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The pitch. Just misses with that one.
It's a good take.
Out to short. Baez. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Laureano comes up to hit.
The center fielder.
And first offering is fouled off. The wind of the pitch. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike two. Struck him out swinging. He swung over top of the curveball.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone. And as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Left-hand hitter waits. Fights it off. You'll see another. Here's the 0-2. On the ground at first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. So they make short work of him. New inning getting started. And now
The second baseman. Andy Ibanez.
and a pitch. Ibanez goes 5 feet 11 inches, 29 years old, and he found his way onto the team after being claimed off waivers. Next offering is in for a strike. Line drive. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's one down.
Now back.
And here's the Tiger leadoff man, Parker Meadows. He led off the game with a single and they came around to score. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball one. And that one fouled off. Righty to the plate. In the air out to center. Laureano trying to get there. He's got it. There's two away. And here's the catcher, Jake Rogers. He's over one. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Rogers batting second in today's lineup, and he was a third-round pick back in 2016. Next pitch is outside.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
And the pitch. And now 3-1. Gets the call. 3-2 now. And here it comes. Center field. And it drops in. And with the inning still alive, here comes the heart of the order.
When you flare a ball out behind second base, it's really a tough spot for anyone to get to. And you're never trying to do that as a hitter, but when you do, I tell you what, you're yelling at it the entire way to get down.
Cabrera stands in but two away as he takes a ball.
2 quick outs, needed to get that third one, wasn't able to do it. Now you bring up the heart of this order. You got to find a way to get it done right here.
At the belt and fires. Swings through that one.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Jimenez. The throw to first. And Cabrera is retired. Out. Steps to the bottom of the third. Here's the rookie right fielder, Will Brennan.
The right fielder.
Scoogle back to work. Good eye right there. And there's the strike. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And a count 1-2. Swings and misses, struck him out.
Really love the pitch sequence right there. I'm telling you what, pitcher and catcher are on the same page right now.
Bo Naylor at the plate now. Bounced out to short. Baez. Throw to first. Great stretch, and they got him.
Oh, we talk about how the ball is coming out of the pitcher's hand. The way it comes out of his hand as an infielder. Wow, really impressive.
And fouled off. And he hits a ground ball right side. Throw on to Torkelson. And that is that. 9 straight retired here to start the game. On to the fourth. And welcome back. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Torkelson. The right-hander back to work. Outside corner, there's a strike.
Well, these Tigers doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
He's got it. 1 away.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Carpenter, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. In the air, left side. Quan settles underneath it. He makes the grab. And a couple of quick outs. 2 outs, base is empty. Matt Vierling getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. In there for strike 1. Good eye in that spot. The 1-1. Just a slow ground ball this time. Boots it, but they get the out at first, and that'll do it for the inning. Shut down there, but they're on top 1-0. Stepping up for the Guardians, Stephen Quan. He's 0 for 1. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Up the middle. To first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. Here's Jose Ramirez. Caught looking his first time up. Ball 1 low. The pitch. Fastball for a strike. And a count 1-2. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. And a 1-2. Got him looking. Down on strikes, and he knew it. And now it's Josh Naylor. 0 for 1 so far. That's in for a strike.
Well, he's been incredibly efficient in this one. First pitch strike percentage over 70%. That's well above league average, and that's what's allowed him to pitch well up until this point.
The Guardians hitless so far in the game. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Guardians fail to score. Zach McKinstry up now for the Tigers. 0 for 1 with a flyout. Here comes the pitch. That catches the zone for a strike. 0-1.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
The 1-1. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
The batter now, Javier Baez. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
Pretty impressive. We haven't seen that pitch from him much, but he's got a really good feel when he throws it.
Oh, 0-2 now. Lifted in the air, right center field. Brennan under it, and there's 2 away. So up next, Andy Ibanez.
The second baseman, Andy Ibanez.
And that's in there for strike 1. In the air, out towards right center. Brennan makes the grab on the run. 3 up, 3 down. So digging in, Cole Calhoun. And he deals. Swings through that. Kicks and fires. And that's a strikeout looking. Strike 3 called and a slider at the knees. Here's Ramon Laureano. Swing and a miss. And that is strike 1.
These guys have been very aggressive early in the count, but when you're down, you might want to be a little more patient. Take some pitches, see if you can extend those at bats and get some base runners on.
0-2 now. And down on strikes he goes. And 2 away now.
Well, he made pretty quick work of them right there. You look at the sequence, everything down at the knees and below. And some guys are good low ball hitters, but right there, they clearly had a plan to pound that part of the zone, and he wasn't able to put up much of a fight.
Jimenez in the box here, lets that one go for a ball. Swing and a bouncer. Ibanez. Now the throw to first on the run. And he beats the throw very close right there.
With 2 outs, you just want to find a way to keep the line moving for the next guy. So an infield single right there does the job. Nicely done, just putting it in play and get down to first to keep this inning alive. You never know what might come next as a result.
And here is Will Brennan. And the 1-0. And there's the ball.
The rest of the lineup could learn a thing or two from this at bat right here. He's been patient, and now he's in the driver's seat with a 2-0 count.
And a swing and a miss there. Jimenez, the runner at first with 2 gone. Got him looking. And he's down on strikes for the 2nd time today. Digging in. And it's the speedy outfielder Parker Meadows. McKenzie back to work. And the pitch a little bit low, ball 1. Meadows goes 6 feet 5 inches, 23 years old. And he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2018.
Good slider down and in can be so hard to get on plane with. You're better off taking that pitch.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Now fly ball to right center. Laureano sprinting after it. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. safely into second. He's got a double.
Everything came together for him. Got a good pitch to drive, stayed short with his bat path to the ball, and caught it out front, and he stayed long in his follow-through. That's how you split the gap, and that's pretty much a double every time.
Rogers at the plate and takes high there. 1 for 2. Next offering is in for a strike. Movement in the bullpen. Nick Sandlin up and throwing for Terry Francona. Morgan getting loose as well. In there. And so now 1 and 2. And that one is lifted in the air. And he makes the catch. And there's 1 away. And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera.
Miguel Cabrera.
In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
That one inside, and it's a ball and a strike. Righty delivers. That's a laser base hit. Meadows around third.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI. He obviously put a very nice swing on that pitch and really drove it towards the gap, but I'm pretty surprised he only ended up on first right there. And it's kind of hard to say if there was some hesitation or if they just decided to play it safe.
In the air, fairly deep to right field. Brennan makes the catch for the out. And there's 2 down. Here's the left fielder, Kerry Carpenter.
Kerry Carpenter.
In there for strike 1.
Tonight, his slider has been really impressive. I mean, tight spin. Seems like the hitters aren't picking it up out of the hand.
There's a strike.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Left-hand batter waits. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in hopes the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here comes the skipper, and we're going to see a pitching change in this spot. Tristan Eli Morgan comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one close here. And this is where a bullpen can give their guys a chance to fight back into the game.
And next to hit for Detroit, Matt Vierling. In for a strike, and it's 0-1. On the run, throw to first. That's the 3rd out. But the RBI single pushes across a run. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Bo Naylor digs in now. Grounded out to short in his first trip.
The catcher.
The pitch. And that one fouled off.
You know, these Guardians, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just one base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for them yet.
To third. Throw on to Torkelson. And that's 1 out as they get the leadoff hitter in the 6th.
Oh, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Roquillo, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike 1. Bounce to third. And foul ball. The wind of the pitch. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. And a pitch. Can't connect on the curveball. Struck him out.
Well, I don't think there's a hitter alive that hasn't at some point succumbed to that pitch right there. It just looks like it's in the zone the entire way, and then the top spin and gravity take over in the blink of an eye, and it's just such a tough pitch to lay off of.
Tosses to first. Out with room to spare, and that's the inning. Nothing to. And now. Now the right fielder, Zach McKinstry. The pitch. And that's outside.
Well, these Tigers, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They've hit 7 line drives already, and even though some of them have been for outs, there's nothing wrong with delivering consistent, hard contact. That's almost always going to lead to positive results.
Right side, Jimenez. Fires over to first. And they get the leadoff hitter in the 7th.
The batter, the shortstop, Javier Baez.
Baez in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate. Now 1-1. The 1-1. Right back to him on the mound. Gathers and throws to first. And 2 away to start the 7th. Andy Ibanez up now for the Tigers. First pitch just misses. And that one is inside.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
The 2-0 is in for a strike. Up the middle, Roquillo on the run, sends it over to first. That's out number 3. Tigers fail to make any noise. Tyler Holt gets the ball now.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Ramirez stands in here. Tried to hold back his swing there, but went around.
So important for him to control the heart rate right now. He's got to go through the heart of this lineup.
Swing and a miss, and he is down on strikes for the 3rd straight at bat. Here's Josh Naylor.
Number 22.
Well, with both starters out of this ball game, it now becomes a battle of the bullpens and just seeing which manager can match up better and who's able to get to the finish line.
Kicks and deals.
Well, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. And next will be the cleanup hitter, Cole Calhoun.
Calhoun.
Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. And down on strikes. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. The Guardians going with a new pitcher, Nick Sandlin.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Meadows, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball one. Oh, and the zone doesn't get the call. 2 balls, no strikes, the count. And he takes the strike. Two. This ball's chopped on the ground. In plenty of time to first. Leadoff man is out here in the 8th. And up next for Detroit, Jake Rogers. First offering misses the mark. Movement in the pen for the Guardians. Sam Hentges appears to be getting loose. Inning for a strike, and the count even 1-1.
Well, that's really the money spot. Down and away, if you can locate that consistently, it's going to be real tough for guys to square that up. That's what you'd love to see relievers do coming out of that bullpen.
The 1-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AV going. The pitch. Got him swinging. So the bullpen doing a nice job backing up the effort from their starter.
Yeah, we've seen some pretty excellent pitching out of this staff so far. I mean, they've come in ready to do their job and get outs. They've been pretty tough to get to in this one.
Cabrera in the box now as he leaves that one up high. And that's a little bit high. 2-0. That's in there. Swing and a miss, and now 2-2. The wind to the pitch. Slow roller to third. Ramirez zips it across, and that is that. Go the Tigers. They're up 2-0. So in now for Cleveland, Ramon Laureano. And the pitch. Check swing, and he held up. Swing and a ball popped up. Ibanez settles under this one. Makes the catch, and there's one gone. Here's Andres Jimenez.
Second baseman, Andres Jimenez.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering. They say you win. And the 0-2. Swings through it for the K. He swung over top of the curveball. So 2 down now, and here is Will Brennan, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. First offering, and it just misses. Two down, nobody on. And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes. And good work there as he gets. So Cleveland brings on a new reliever, Angel De Los Santos.
And this could be a
Number 62.
critical point in this game. They're hoping he's the guy to keep him within striking distance.
Torkelson, the next to hit, takes outside. And it's 1-1. And a pitch. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. And the righty deals. Gets a piece and stays alive.
You could see he was trying to stay back long enough to handle the off-speed pitch, but just a little tardy on the fastball.
On the ground, right side. Jimenez throws to first, and they get the leadoff man of the ninth. And next up for the Tigers, Kerry Carpenter, 1 for 3. Good eye right there. De Los Santos goes 6 feet 3 inches, 27 years old, and he was born in the Dominican Republic. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. On a line, base hit.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
Right-handed reliever. Foul ball. Carpenter, the base runner at first with 1 out. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout.
Just overmatched on that fastball right there, and it wasn't like he was set up for it by something off speed earlier in the at-bat. He just came right after him with 3 straight, and he had no answer for it.
McKinstry in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Towards first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. 1 hit. Bo Naylor digs in for the guard.
The catcher.
Jason Foley takes over on the mound. And this guy can bring it velocity-wise. Here comes a pitch. There's the strike.
Well, there's a certain point where you have to commit to what you think you see, and he guessed wrong right there. Nasty slider with just terrific bite at the end.
That misses, and that is ball 1. And a pitch. Foul ball still 1-2 count. Righty to the plate. That's inside, and that's ball 2. Got it by him for the K. Here's Brian Urquijo.
Batter number 6. Shortstop.
On the ground. Baez fires over to first. And the Guardians with 1 out left.
Talk about being able to dial up the velocity. That first baseman over there might need a little pad inside that first baseman's mitt.
Swing, and he breaks his bat. And that'll do it. The Tigers take game 1 on the road.
Well, a low-scoring ball game in this one. 2-0 game, few errors, pretty clean. That's kind of what you want to see in terms of defense and pitching. A couple of runs was all it took to get the W today.
Not a ton of offense to chat about as we look at the final numbers, but this was a good one.
Yeah, it was a low-scoring game, Boog, but sometimes those can be the best, especially this time of year.
2-0 your final here in this one. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Sciambi.